name is Colin Peru, and I'm really grateful that you could join me today as we discuss issues to do with work, life, and the balance therein. And so today I'm going to discuss about an issue that I believe it's very important that I share about, because I've seen a lot of recruiters doing this. It is not right, it is not ethical. And so today I'm going to share about unethical practices in recruitment and selection processes. Over the years, I've seen this happening, where recruiters engage very unethical practices in their processes of recruitment and selection at the expense of candidates who have no idea and absolutely no idea about what is happening. And so this is not right, and that is the reason why today I thought it is just prudent that I share about these practices, so that as a candidate you're also aware that some of these practices are existing, and you're able to cushion yourself against such. But also from a recruiter point of view, that recruiters will stop doing this because it's not right. And so one of the unethical practices that recruiters engage is requiring you to pay money for you to get shortlisted or for you to get a job. From ethical point of view, this is not right. It is not right because recruiters are paid to source for candidates. If it is a consultant recruiter, he is paid by the organization, a retainer, for them to fill particular or specific jobs. Other arrangement is where the recruiter gets a percentage of your gross salary. Other arrangements is where the recruiter is employed by the organization and has a monthly payment as a recruiter. And so for the recruiter to require for you as a candidate to pay them, for them to fill, or for them to shortlist you, or for them to give you a job, it is not ethical. And so from a candidate point of view, you should not stoop that low, having to pay for a job. And I say this because I've seen people are desperate, people who are very desperate, and they are ready to do anything to get a job. And so we also have stories of people who have paid money and they've ended up not getting the jobs. And so it is not right. And in my opinion, that this should not be happening for a professional recruiter, and also for a candidate. Don't pay to get a job. As I've always said, if you pay to get a job, you will also need to pay to retain it. Number 2 will be resume or CV harvesting. CV harvesting, simply put, is where a recruiter advertises for a job that is not existing. And so people apply for that job, yet this recruiter knows that the job is not in existence. And so you apply for the job, he or she gets, the recruiter gets the CVs, and then goes through and has probably 10 shortlisted 10 candidates that are potential and are really good. And now he gets the best from the shortlist. He makes a database from the applicants, and so he is able to sell those CVs to potential employers as and when it's required. That is not right. The bad part about that is you play with people's psychology. You make people believe there is an existing job, and most of these jobs are the jobs that you will see the salaries written there. They'll put the salaries there. They put the salary there so that they can appeal to the masses, and then they get the CVs of the best and put that in their database so that they can be able to sell the CVs to employers as and when it's required. That is not right from a recruiter point of view, but it also from the candidates, it makes the candidates, people are desperate for jobs. And so when you play with their psychology, when you play with their desperation, just for you to get the CVs and sell them, it is not ethical and it's not right. Number 3 of unethical practices in the recruitment and selection process will be altering the job description so that it's more appealing. We find so many recruiters altering the job descriptions. And some of these job descriptions, they make it so appealing, they put a salary range that is too high. And this is just to appeal to candidates so that the candidates can apply. That is not right. Some people are applying for these jobs, they are in serious jobs and well-paying jobs, yet you're putting out an advertisement with a salary band that is not correct. So these people apply, and after they've gone through the entire recruitment process, you tell them we cannot afford that money because you are not from our industry. That is not right. From the word go, you knew that this is a hoax just to get these people to apply who are well qualified, they have jobs to do, they are serious professionals. Just because you want to draw their attention, you exaggerate the salary for the position. That is not professional, that is not right. And then I've also seen some recruiters, you apply for a job with your CV, they alter your CV, they add some skills that you do not even have, so that they can impress their client who has given them that job. It is unethical because they are altering information with skills and experiences that you do not have. And so they get the money for filling the position, yet you as a candidate, you're expected to perform at a certain level because you have the skills. The employer will believe you have those skills, only to realize that you don't. It is not ethical, it is not right. From a recruiter's point of view, that needs to stop. I've also noted that sometimes when a recruiter is job hunting for a specific candidate, some recruiters go to an extent of bad-mouthing your employer. They pretend to give you inside information about some information that probably you don't have about your current employer, so that they make that employer look bad, so that they can be able to sweet talk you to join a competitor. That is not right. It is not ethical, it is not right. And so these unethical practices are not fair, especially from the candidate point of view, and recruiters need to be professionals. When you put up a job, let it be genuine. Another very unethical practice by recruiters will be asking for sexual favors for you to give someone a job. But that is not right. It is not right because these people have gone to school. They have gotten papers. And now you are using your position to get sexual favors from people who are qualified, people who have the right papers, the right skills. Just because you can make a decision, then you hold it to them that they have to give you sexual favors for you to give them the job, even if they don't have the right qualifications. It is not right. Leave alone ethical matters. Even before God is not right. Some of these things are curses, where meritocracy is thrown off the window and positions and jobs are given to people because of how much they have, or because you've slept with them for sexual favors. It is not right. And so some of these things as candidates, we need to avoid them, because at the end of the day, we are the ones fanning the fire to the recruiters, and the recruiters now do it knowing there is a market for what I'm offering. The recruiters also need to be ethical, they need to be professionals. It is not right for any serious recruiter to ask for sexual favors, to ask for money, to manipulate the CVs, to badmouth an employer just because they want to look good, or just because they are looking for money. That is information that I thought you should know. My name is Collins Peru, and thank you for listening.